Welcome to our podcast, where we discuss one type of instructional model for teaching.
I am Usel Maranga Aksero together with
Rochelle Argia.
So partner, what will be the content of today's episode?
Today, partner, we're going to be discussing what is Assure model. We already know it is a type of instructional system design, but as a teacher educator, we should expand our learning about it. So the question is, what is Assure model?
Assure model is an instructional system or guidelines that a teacher can use to develop lesson plans which integrates the use of technology and media. This just means that in this instructional model, technology is used as a tool in order to help teachers to deliver their lesson.
That's right, partner.
So partner, how many steps does the Assure model have?
Assure model has 6 steps, each represented by a letter in acronym title, with each step describing a set of tasks central to informed selection and use of educational technology. Assure model stands for
A. Analyzed learner.
S. State objective.
The second S is to select method, media, and materials.
U. Utilize method, media, and materials.
R. Requires learners and participation.
And E. Evaluate and revise. Let's go the first steps. Analyze learner. Before you can begin, you must know your target audience, your students. The audience can be analyzed in terms of their general characteristics, grade level, sex, mental, emotional, and physical or social problem, and etc. And a specific entry for competences, prior knowledge, skills, and attitude about the topic. And the learning styles, visual, musical, verbal, and etc. What is the next step, partner?
The next step is the state of the objective partner. In this step, in planning is to be specifically state the objectives for the instructional experience. Objectives is the student learning outcomes, that is, what will the students get out of the lesson. Hence, they must be stated in behavioral terms of what the learners, not the teachers or presenter, will be able to do as a result of instruction.
Objectives typically contain 4 basic parts. The ABCDs writing objectives. A. Audience, who your learners are.
B stand for behavioral to be demonstrated.
C. Condition under which the behavior will be observed.
D is the degree to which the learned skill are to be mastered. What is the next step, partner?
The next step is select methods, media, and materials. Once you know your audience and have a clear idea of what they should get out of the lesson, then it's the time to select the appropriate methods for the given learning task. Select available materials, modify existing materials, or design new materials to help accomplish this task. Example, flip chart, PowerPoint, or textbook, and etc. What is the next step, partner?
Utilize method, media, and materials. Now, you must decide how the media, materials, and technology must be used to carry out your methods. It is important to preview the materials before using them. This step in the Assure process concerns making a plan as to how you will utilize the technology, media, and materials that you have selected. Prepare the rooms and be sure the necessary equipment and facilities are available and ready for your use before you actually use the lesson. What is the next step, partner?
Required student learners participation. These steps actually belong within earlier steps. It requires that you make plans on how you are going to actively engage your students in the materials that you are teaching. In this part, the learners need to practice what they have learned. Correct response should be reinforced and allow learners to respond and receive feedback before any type of evaluation is administered. What is the final step, partner?
Evaluation and revise. The final step in the Assure model process is just as crucial as all of the others. In this step, you evaluate the impact of your teaching on student learning. The final step in your evaluation should focus on feedback from your student. Was their experience positive overall? Do they feel that they have reached your objectives and their own personal objectives?
So, Assure Model stands for
A. Analyze learner.
S. State objective.
The second S is select method, media and materials.
U. Utilize method, media, and materials.
R. Require learners' participation.
E. Evaluate and revise.
That's all we have for you today.
Thank you.